Hello there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my Tarot Nook. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're doing wonderful and life has been treating you well. Thank you so much for all your support on this channel. I sincerely love and appreciate you all so much. I really do and hope you enjoy these readings. If you're new, welcome here. I do variety style readings on this channel. All right, be sure to like the video, subscribe if you like tarot, hit the notification bell. I do post weekly. Or I do upload weekly, I should say, because there's sometimes stuff comes out. But anyways, so beautiful souls, this reading is about if you are being ghosted by the zodiac sign of Libra. All right, so this reading is for those of you who are currently ghosted or blocked by the Libra zodiac sign. All right, I'll check in with this Libra energy. I do have a lot of cards to go through, and I'll see what are some of the things that's going on, what you need to know. And without further ado, let's get going. So with the Libra energy right now, their current state of being, I feel like they're falling apart, sinking, feeling hopeless here. All right, some of you, they believe they do have a spiritual connection with you. Maybe they don't necessarily the physical connection, or in the physical plane, I should say. Maybe things are a little bumpy, but this is somebody that I believe really truly is deep in love here. Maybe they're having some struggles of their own. They do think of you as a soulmate and they want some kind of unity here. So why did they block? Okay, so some of you, this person, don't get mad or anything, but they could have been a little obsessive, or they could have felt that you're being a little obsessive. And so essentially I feel like, because of the spiritual connection, even though there's some ghosting, it could be you guys are both holding on to each other, okay, because there's some work still needing to be done. But one of you is watching the other person here, and I feel like if I'm speaking for this Libra energy, they could be also watching and waiting on maybe taking some type of action. They feel like you may be feeling a little resentful towards them. I do feel like this is somebody that may have said some hurtful things towards you, may have been angry or bitter around you, or just kind of, was just not in their best place and how they treated you. But there's clarity here on the horizon. So there's somebody that I feel like your Libra wants to be honest with you, speak their truth, have some, intentional conversation here, shed some light on some things that you may not know, but like they're hiding something from you. All right, drifting. I feel like somebody that, was worried, for some of you, that you could be kind of really detaching from them, especially with those of you that have a spiritual connection. But I feel like there's somebody that also feels like they're drifting in life, like they're slowly parting from the things. Maybe they're just kind of in a place where they made the wrong decision, ghosted you, but they didn't necessarily kind of, that wasn't necessarily what was on their agenda. So I'm going to keep digging here. All right. We have shallow. This is somebody that feels very shallow right now. Maybe perhaps, they feel like, they were kind of like empty. They didn't have enough. Okay. So let's see here. What else is going on? Somebody that's just really overcome by anxiety. For some of you, they just want to be in a good place with you right now, just from what we're seeing. What else is going on with Libra? All right. When I get to tarot, I'll ask some specific questions for you as well. All right, so indecisive. So I feel like your Libra just does not know what they want. Okay, they don't know what they want. So the decisions or the inability to make a decision is affecting things for you and them right now. So there could be a third party influence here. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So this could be many things. This could be distance, could be location, family issues, exes, karmics. Or it could just be essentially, somebody else that was still in the picture, not completely gone. The damage here is a little too strong for this Libra. I feel like that you guys are both hurting from this, but I feel like, again, excuse me, there's somebody that's kind of still holding on to something here, hoping like maybe at some point there could be some type of repair. All right, secrets. Yeah, clarity and secrets. I feel like they're holding something back. There's something that they're just not talking to you about, and I feel they haven't told you everything. But I feel like that kind of came through up here as well a little bit, because they want to shed the truth on something, shed the light on something, give you clarity. They would prefer to do that. We have too many differences. Okay. Values. This could be many things. I mean, you know your situation best, but I feel like maybe culture here could be like a big role, or just the inavailability, or just literally like you know, exploring something different or new, and they can't really decide what they want. It could just not be their thing for now, or it could just be what they needed for a little bit. Like it's just the planes of connection here are a little different. So this is somebody I feel like maybe is not accustomed to having like long-term relationships. Maybe for some of you, you're Libra, and understanding. I see your side of the story. So no matter what, I feel like this is somebody that, again, perhaps it's just a little superficial or just like empty. Like there isn't a whole lot of, I'm not saying empty like stupid or like lacking, but like there isn't a whole lot of experience here really in you know in how to be in a relationship completely. There's somebody I feel like this could have just been like kind of like a casual thing that kind of got a little serious and they wanted to back out or something like that. Oh wow, runner. Okay, so I don't want to run anymore though. Again, I feel like they are in despair. I feel like they made the wrong decision ghosting you or walking away. All right, and I feel like they're trying to find a way to eat their words, but they don't know how to do it right. What else is going on with this Libra towards my collective souls? What else is going on? All right. Snooping around. Nosy Rosie, somebody's watching you. I feel like they're obsessing. They don't want to run. They want to come back, but they don't know how to do it. All right. You're around some an unloyal energy here. And puppet master strings attached. So yeah, there's definitely some type of a third party, something that kind of, you know, pulls them back or puts them in a place where they can just commit. So I feel like that could be something they never really talk to you too much about. But I feel like, you know, justice will be, you know, like not served, but it'll be like present. You know, you're gonna feel and understand things from a fair perspective because it's somebody I feel like that wants to give you clarity, but I just don't know how the connection is gonna happen. I do for others of you. You know, you're not gonna keep the blindfolds on anymore. And so for a lot of you, I feel like it's super important here to learn from this experience and your consequences. And so for this reason, I feel like this person, when they're trying to bring, they're going to make it super, super fair. So they're not going to like, they understand, I feel like they understand that, you know, your differences in terms of values, they maybe understand exactly where you stand. So you're not compromising your values. So just putting it out there. It's not always about them, but it's also how they're thinking about what to do with you and towards you here. But guarded. Okay, so we have a scared man. I don't know if the energy here is you're the scared man energy. You're very guarded, or if you know they're scared and because you're very guarded, and you know you can take it and let me know. All right, but somebody I feel like you know has been off the grid, maybe hasn't communicated much with anybody else, just taking time to themselves. This Libra energy. All right, and by the way, justice is a Libra card, so I feel like there's somebody that really wants to kind of deal with the consequences of things and really do make things happen. Truth, honesty, and reconciliation. I know it's not a justice card, but the Libra energy is generally very, very fair-minded when they're in the logical state of thinking. Okay, when emotions are in play, we have a different story, though. Okay, so different direction and walking away, and I feel like again they're really worried about the drifting. Okay, and the walking away, going different direction. You know, if they can't reach you for too long, you may completely pull out from their energy field. There's somebody I feel like you know, walked away, is in despair, made the wrong decision, ghosted, guarded, didn't want to do the right thing, wants to do the right thing now, wants to come back. But you guys, I feel like you guys are both going in different directions, to be honest with you. And you see, this is a controlling and possessive energy. So, you know, you could be the one here that's being guarded, but they don't want to run, they want to come back. So, I don't know what the heck is going on with them, but this is somebody I feel like, you know, is just undecided, undecisive. But they want to kind of get something back on track. They're I feel like in a place where they're feeling your silence. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, oh my goodness, no. So this Libra really wants to kind of like re-engage here. Queen of Pentacles with Capricorn energy, the King of Wands right away in reverse, Sagittarius. The Two of Wands in the reverse, the Devil with Capricorn, the Ten of Wands, all right, Sagittarius again. And the Three of Wands with Aries and Aries. Wow. So Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries. This is never, I don't think I've ever had this. All right. So the Nine of Swords in reverse, Gemini. The Five, I knew this, honestly. The Five of Cups, Scorpio. Yep. And the the Six of Wands. That's the Leo energy here with Jupiter growth, okay, and the overall current placement of their emotional state without any communication with you. Seven of Pentacles, is a Saturn energy. Seven of Pentacles can sometimes bring about delays. So this is, again, somebody that's really doesn't know, could be a little apprehensive. They're planning and reflecting quite a bit. There's a lot of reflection. They're reflecting on their choices, what they need to do, how they need to do it, but they're unable to remove themselves from this negative box or bubble that they put themselves in with you right now. Okay, I feel like somebody that really wants to harvest something with you and get something back on track, but something, it's going to require change, and if there's no change to work something out, then something's not going to work out. All right, inexperience is really showing up a little bit here with this energy. So I feel like there's somebody that wants to make the connection work, wants to put in the work. They perhaps realize that they only put in the past little bit of work by just barely putting in, and now they're looking at, oh wow, look, I need to get serious here. I want to put in the work. I want to let go of these challenges. I want to get back on track. I want to prioritize. I don't want to juggle. Right? Somebody that could have been juggling, okay? And they regret that. I feel like that's what's really going on. This running, juggling thing wants to stop, and they want to kind of come back into your energy field. Queen of Pentacles here, this Capricorn energy is coming through. Is a very strong energy. By the way, Capricorn is Sagittarius energy, and this is Sagittarius Scorpio. So there's just quite a bit going on here. There's an overabundance of whatever it is that you would want with this person. So this is your Libra here is willing and ready to kind of show you what it's like to really do things right, that they're sorry, that they want to fix something, or that they want to heal something. But, essentially they really want to work on your trust. Okay, your trustworthiness and your trust, I feel like, is super important to them at this time. And I feel like this is somebody that, allowed interference perhaps in the past, or perhaps put you in a place where they felt like you're strong, like you're good to go. You don't need to, like, they don't need to answer to you, like, not like maybe they don't owe you a whole lot, okay, because they didn't necessarily give the connection itself that much value, but apparently you left an impression on them. And the King of Wands energy in the reverse is giving me that vibe that they acted on impulse here. They ghosted just on impulse. There's somebody that could lack like some skills here, some emotions, and they may not essentially have the experience to romance and love and do things right, or even but there's hopefulness with them though. It's not like they're giving up or they're like trying to move on. It's just that they have something, their motivations are all in the wrong place. All right, so there's somebody that is really, really good, great at their job, great at what they do, but when it comes to them having like a grip on their love life and stuff, they struggle with that. And there's a king and queen, and the queen is looking this way and the king is looking that way. So already we're looking at differences or different direction, or just thinking on different levels, right? Or even just the fact that the values, okay, are different. The Two of Wands in the reverse, I feel like this energy really regrets walking away. Something did lead to a breakup. I feel like somebody that decided to detach at some point, wanted to let go. All right, but you're in a twin flame connection, so guess what? Guess what? Stuck. And if this isn't even a twin flame energy, this will become one anyway. So we have strong energy, magnetic energies pulling towards one another. You're unable to completely let each other go, but there's like a line here that's kind of not being crossed. Like, I feel like this is somebody that was in denial. They didn't need you. They want to look ahead, explore, go forward, whatever that third party is, and it kind of backfired on their feelings. So your Libra here is just kind of in a place where they're very reflective. Again, reflection keeps coming up, and they're in a place when they're wanting to do something right. So I feel like this is somebody that perhaps allows your Libra, allows influences to kind of, lead the way sometimes. Again, third parties maybe. But essentially, I feel like, there's something here where the connection felt trapped for them, again, maybe because of the differences in how they see things or how they view the connection, and there was a little bit of jealousy taking place. It could have been on your part or on their part, or both, but essentially I say both because in the twin flame connection there's a lot of mirroring. What you don't like the other person to do, the other person will do, and then, or they would also not like for you to, it's like you do the opposite. You do what the other person doesn't like to get the react. It's just wild with twin flames because you guys are constantly teaching each other lessons and putting, like, connecting to different emotions and feelings constantly, but it could get dangerous and could become very hurtful. Again, envy and deception is showing up, so there's a sense of jealousy that is coming through strong. Obsessiveness is showing up, and some type of cheating. So again, could have been deceptive with who they are with, why, and however many, whatever. So the 10 of Wands here, I feel like this is somebody essentially in a place where, they're dealing with, trying to kind of figure something out, walking away, or allowing themselves, like when they saw you walk away, they also packed up and walked away. Okay. But I feel like they're allowing themselves to have the courage to speak some truth, but they're having a real hard time with that. All right, so it's like they want to speak it, they want to do it, and I feel like this is somebody that, you know, is very like is in a very resentful place right now. So they could be resentful towards themselves, or resentful towards everything. Maybe resentful towards that you're fact that you're ignoring them, you're not allowing them, you know, to kind of get back into your energy field. Maybe you're just like rejecting their comments or whatever's going on. So it's disrupting things. It's causing problems for them as well. All right, so they're feeling very, very heavy. And again, I feel like they really do hope that you're not completely letting them go. All right, this is somebody that wants success with you. They want to bring something back online. They want luck. They want that life and energy and happiness. It also can be indicative of, like, you know, leaving the past behind and starting fresh and then walking back towards you to do the right thing. But I also feel like there's an energy here that wants to be very truthful and open. It keeps constantly coming up in multiple ways. But your Libra is just a little stuck right now. So I feel like, you know, that desire to have some type of expansion and rapid growth is there, and they want the success with you. But I feel like they're a little stuck. They can't, you know, they have, like, this is, by the way, we had something up here show up as unity. This card is also a card of unity. So they just want things to be unified again. They want the union to kind of reflame itself. And if they have to, like I said, take the walk alone, but come back towards you, like walk away, but then come back in a different direction, even take a different direction. Doesn't even mean, you know, that's stuff that they're reflecting on. This is a very, your Libra is a very reflective energy at this time. All right, the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like, again, yes, there's some things that they wish that they could talk to you about. They are very, very in deep worry right now. There's a little bit of worry. Anxiety is showing up again, you guys. So it's like reflections and anxiety is constant with this person. They're stressed out, but I feel like this has to do more with the choices that they've played out and the patterns that they're trying to play out for ways to kind of maybe do something right, but they're not achieving, they're not achieving the goal of what they want. They're very, very worried right now. You know, I feel like this is somebody that, again, we had like some type of gossip here. Just somebody that can allow gossip or mindless chatter to kind of get to their head. So if someone's trying to mess with them, tease them, or kind of amplify their emotions about your situation, or kind of get them a little triggered, it could really be working because they have no control and they like control and they want control and they're possessive. You know what I'm saying? So the Five of Cups here, I feel like this is a strong disappointment towards the self, but this is somebody that wants to get back on the road to recovery here. There's somebody that wants to recover their emotions with you. They reconnect something, get something back online. In the reverse, though, there's a little bit of a struggle. And interestingly, this is somebody that wants to find peace. So we have like reflections and anxiety and finding peace. And unity. So, you know, there's a lot of things here that this person, your Libra, is dealing with. Self-forgiveness is one of them. Okay, this is a Scorpio energy. And Scorpio moon, or Scorpio Mars. So for some of you here, you know, this is your Libra. All they need to do is have the courage to tell you the truth, speak their mind, do whatever it is that they need to do to have this peace that they would like to have or achieve with you. All right. But there's essentially here, you know, a Leo energy with the Six of Wands. And I feel like the biggest thing here is your Libra is more interested in internal satisfaction. So as much as they, you know, want to do things right, it's not just ego. They want to do things in a way where they're going to feel satisfied with their actions and choices. And I'm not necessarily going to say like it's like, oh, haha, well, why did they do that? Well, then, but that's the thing. It's about looking forward and moving forward. So your Libra here, I feel like they want to be victorious in something. But, you know, essentially, I feel like this is somebody that does deal with personal challenges. Your Libra can have drama attached to them for some reason. Sometimes they actually act like, you know, they can take their love somewhere else. So this is all kind of for a lot of you. It's not backfired, but it's just some things for you to also think about, because people are not just gonna like change right away, because things take a lot of work. And I feel like somebody overall, if you guys like, you know, if the relationship stays in a ghosted mode, I do feel like your Libra will eventually go to wherever the attention is. But I'm not saying it to be rude or mean. I'm just saying it that this is somebody that, you know, there's only so much that they're going to want to do. But right now they're not at that place. But just a reminder that they could be at that place, you know. I don't feel like it's a negative thing. I feel like, you know, this is somebody that, again, could feel a little trapped. There's some things that they're not talking about, wants to leave or have left, you know, completely, and now made that decision to, like, is regretting their decision. But the regret isn't as strong as the desire, right? So they feel bad. They want to right it wrong. They want to right the wrong, though. You know what I mean? So that's what I have for you with them. Let's see what their shadow thoughts are right now. What are some shadow thoughts of Libra at this time? So I never used to look at you in that way. I know more than you think. I hope I will see you again sometime. I wondered how far this would go, and I pretend you don't mean that much. All right. We'll pull some soulmates and separation messages for those of you that might feel you have something to say to them or would like to hear something back from them. All right. If you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, notification bell. Love to see you come back. So you can claim these messages as your feelings towards them or your Libra's feelings towards you. All right. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. Yeah, that kind of goes up here with that, I think. Okay. I am resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you have moved on. I couldn't go against my family to be with you. Values. Interesting. I wonder if you're still here. Let me know what's going on. I knew you were right, but couldn't admit it to you or myself. Interesting. So, final card here for you. I'm going to pull a spirit animal for you, and whatever that spirit animal is your message and guidance for the closing of this reading. All right, and we have your spirit animal is the raven, and your keyword is confidence, and your message is you are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plane and move to the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. Beautiful. I love you guys, collective. Thank you. Let me know if you enjoyed this reading, because this is the first time I'm doing this type of reading where I'm like, you know, everything it's first time. Also, if you do want to claim the reading, you can talk about anything, or you can type the word Raven and I'll know you stayed with me till the end. Love y'all. Bye.